Okay, so quick update on my fundraising campaign. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm talking about the campaign on truetheory.com/support. So it's been over 1 week since we launched the campaign. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who supported it so far. We had something like over 30 people so far in the first week that decided to support this campaign. Thank you to everyone. I really appreciate the help and kindness and generosity. Now, this is obviously still very far from the goal, not even 10%. And because of that as well, I had to start making some quick moves, changes. So let me give you a couple of updates. So first thing is that I said that my cousin, who has been working for me for something like 12 years plus, he's the guy who runs most of the social media accounts and does video editing. Unfortunately, due to our situation, he had a complete burnout, and this has been already happening since last summer. So it was just like working 2 weeks and 2 weeks off and things like that. And we decided that it's gonna be better for him to take a break. Another thing is that I'm not really able to afford one employee at the moment, unfortunately. So these are two main reasons here. First of all is the financial reason. Secondly is his health. So we decided he will have to take some break. For the next few weeks, he's like helping out a little bit, very little with a couple of things. But, because basically what normally was happening was that we both worked full time. Now all of his duties will basically become part of my work. So now I have to deal with additional tasks and many other things. So it makes things a little bit more complicated, but also the company will save some money, which makes things a little bit better in this sense. Another thing is the situation with the bank. So we have a loan that we have to start repaying now. And this is over $40,000. And I had a call with the bank, and they basically said that for a period of time, I can make smaller repayments. So this is a little bit complicated in terms of how it works, because if I repay less, then later on I have to repay more. So it's basically only a temporary measure that might help for about 3 months or something like that, maybe a little bit longer, depends how much I'm gonna repay. But what I'm trying to say here is that the fact that my cousin most likely not gonna work full time or not gonna work at all, and the fact that my payments will be decreased to the bank for a little bit of time makes the situation a little bit better. And that means I'm likely to continue running the company at the moment, but it all really depends on two main things. So first is this campaign, of course, because the money we are trying to raise would help us to basically give us at least minimum 6 months plus minimum, depending on if my cousin would come back or not, and allow me to work on content and monetization and things like that, which hopefully would make it sustainable later on. And the second thing is really we generate some revenues on a month-to-month basis that was covering my cousin's salary, basically, more or less, not in full, but because he's not working and I have to now deal with way more things and more tasks, that means that this also is going down. So it's kind of, I hope this makes sense. It's a little bit complicated, but basically I'm still working and I still gonna continue for now, for sure, for at least a couple of weeks, hopefully a few months. The campaign is going very slowly, so let's hope it's gonna progress. And again, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported it, and please guys, share it with others. This is also important. Even if you cannot support it, you know, at least share it and let everyone know, because this is a very serious situation. You know, I don't want to lose my brand. This is like my baby basically, and I love to make content. You know, this is why it's important to continue. So thanks to everyone, and keep sharing the campaign if you can, keep supporting it, and till next time.